I'm Angus Monroe and I'm a casting director.
Right, who starts singing?
I would describe being a casting director as looking at a collection and trying to create a cast that expresses the designer's vision of the woman that they thought about when they're making their collection. And something that translates the collection into reality on the runway. We start quite a long time before we do any casting in itself. We run through all of the sort of show packages from all of the agents and we do an initial edit. Once we arrive with the designers themselves, it's the first time I would have seen the collection. So immediately a lot of girls are probably not right. So we then do a re-edit when we sort of worked out a sort of a feeling for the collection. With this KENZO collection, it's very different to the normal KENZO collections. I think that this season it's better to juxtapose the sort of more mature, if you like, KENZO vision with maybe a harder, newer face. We do a couple of days of actual casting. And that's yet another level of editing.
Can you walk another time?
I do an edit from my edit, if you like.
Amanda, Isabel, Isadora.
And then I show the designer and the stylist. And then we, sorry girls, but then we rank the girls. From there, it is a fight to secure those girls for our clients. We very rarely confirm any girls for the show before we fitted them because that girl may not translate into this collection even though you would think that she would.
Gretzky, you can confirm this whole board.
We live in a time of enormous turnover of new faces. There seems to be an insatiable thirst for another new face and another new face. There's always somebody new who actually is quite special and you know that person's going to do extremely well and do all of the top shows. It's just less perhaps than it used to be. It's more of a challenge now because there are probably 3 or 4 times as many new girls each season as there used to be. I think it's extremely a rewarding job, especially when you do a good casting. Like when you actually do one that's really done well and you know that a few people could have made it as good. Or when you take a brand and you work with them and you elevate their brand via their casting. A good model is something that's is kind of an intangible thing. 3 pretty girls can stand next to each other and one of them stands out and a casting director, a good one, has to know why, or has to at least feel it. That's something that comes with time and experience, but a certain amount of that I think is inherent.